Hey guys, it's Dean. I'm making this video to give you what I think is my number one lesson that I've personally learned when it comes to fitness for 2019. So there's a lot of things that I could talk about, but for me, the one thing that I think has been most helpful for me for being more successful with my own personal fitness for 2019 has been this idea of consistency and this idea that instead of going into every workout with the idea that I was going to completely destroy myself and leave everything on the weights or on the mat or whatever it was, instead the idea has been to go into it, do the exercises, do them with good technique, do them to the point where I felt like I was being challenged, but to not keep going after I felt like I had accomplished a lot, or after I felt like I'd finished what I thought to be the most important exercises of the day. And there's a few reasons for this. Part of it, I'm going to go with three reasons why this evolved. Number one is that I didn't take into account all of the energy that the other aspects of my life took. So, the stress of work, stresses from other things, stresses 2019 was a really big year for me. I moved into a house, I got married, I had a really big project with Body by Yoga, my DVD brand. And so I was involved in a lot of things, and because I was involved in all these things, it was really difficult for me to just be consistent with my fitness, with at least trying to work out as much as I wanted to and do all of the other things that I was expected to do. So the first reason, I was expecting too much of myself, and I wasn't taking into account all of the other things in my life. The second part is I was working out, or I was expecting that I'd be able to work out at the same level that I did when I was in college, when I was an athlete, when I was playing lacrosse. And so I didn't take into account that, I wasn't playing lacrosse every day. I wasn't lifting weights 2 or 3 times a week. And I was training differently. I was doing a lot of yoga. I wasn't doing as much dynamic training. I didn't have the inspiration, I didn't have the motivation or the inspiration that comes from playing team sports. So, I was just these are just different phases of my life. And I didn't have that same fitness level, but I expected that I could when I went into my workouts. So that was the other thing. I was looking at previous fitness levels as opposed to what my current fitness level was. And the other thing, number three reason why I wasn't, being as consistent as I wanted to be was because I was holding myself to a standard that I was seeing in social media. As dumb as that sounds, I was looking at, what are other typical workout programs and what are these people expecting, and what's general advice. And so, the general advice that I was seeing was you should be doing 5, 6, 7, 8 different exercises per workout. And here I'm talking about weight training or resistance training. And when I would try to do that, I would be just totally exhausted. I wouldn't have great technique, or I'd be really tired at the end of the workout. And so the bottom line is, though, I was doing a workout that wasn't suitable for my current fitness level. So what these different things taught me, and what I finally started implementing in October, was that I needed to do a workout, or I needed to stick to a workout schedule that was manageable for my current fitness level, and that would focus on the ability to be consistent as opposed to trying to get the best workout I possibly could every workout. And this is a message that I think resounds really well with the people that I'm interacting with, who are members of Manflow Yoga. It's people who are used to doing exercise or fitness in a different way, probably in a lot more demanding and putting a lot more stress on themselves, or just putting more, or being able to do more, but then not recognizing that it's a few years later, maybe it's a couple decades later, and you can't put yourself through the same workouts that you were doing when you were at a different fitness level. And so for the past couple of months, instead of working out like I used to in college. What I've been doing is I'll start with just two exercises total for a workout. So for example, I'll plan on doing deadlifting and pull-ups, and I'll do 3 sets of deadlifts, I'll do 3 sets of pull-ups, and then I'll say, okay, that was what I wanted to get done today, and that's what I go into it. That's my goal going into the workout. Sometimes I'll feel like, okay, I think I can do more, and I'm feeling good, and I feel like I got through that without too much effort, so maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more exercises. But I'm not going into these workout sessions anymore thinking I'm gonna do 8 different exercises and totally getting myself to 100% fatigue. And I've been a lot more consistent with my fitness as a result of this. I actually feel stronger, I'm recovering more quickly, and it's because I'm not going into these workouts with the idea that I'm going to kill myself. So for me, my number one lesson, my number one fitness lesson for 2019, and something that I think you can really benefit from, is aiming for consistency and creating the goal of doing your workouts on a regular basis, instead of going into your workout saying, I'm going to do as much as I possibly can, I'm going to completely annihilate myself, no matter how I feel tomorrow. But instead the goal has been I'm gonna do a workout today so that I can do a workout 2 days from now again. So that's kind of been my goal. That's what I've been learning from 2019. If you haven't already subscribed or signed up for the channel or all that good stuff, go to manflowyoga.com or subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/manflowyoga. And we do have a challenge coming up. It's actually called Build the Habit, and it's all focused on consistency and building proper habits for 2020. Check that out at manflowyoga.com/BTH, as in Build the Habit. And that's it. So guys, thanks for watching. I hope this message resonates with you, and I'll look forward to seeing you in 2020. We've got tons of new programs coming, a bunch of new workouts, and it's going to be a great year. So thanks, guys.